What's going on? It's your boy Brandon Bird. Just want to drop in here real quick, talk about what's going on with the government shutdown and everything that's coinciding with this the wealth of Black American DOS, and I'm should be more inclined to talk about what the implication of the shutdown. I mean, I just know a lot. This is more of a revealing because government is it's already stated 18% of the biggest employer of Black American DOS versus 10% in civilian job market. So that's basically a huge gap in where our employment is really at, and where the bulk of because a lot of federal employers, as you know from the boomer generation, that a lot of them have a lot of federal jobs that gave them the economic means to basically put them in the middle class standard, while you have a majority of Black American DOS that basically have no wealth, as you know, $1,700 for a Black middle income family. Basically, we do not have a beckoning wealth. Now, you have individual wealth, and that's fine and dandy, but it's still, when you look at bigger picture and scale, it's very, 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 very small. The shutdown, like I said, will expose a lot of that basically of the poverty of the Black American DOS, especially with the welfare program. People that basically spend Christmas money, that basically was going to look at income tax and everything else, not getting it, will put a strain on their survival for this year, 2019. It's very going to be up and come. I know a lot of people want to coincide this as a gender war, but it's more bigger than a gender war. Um, and just more, I think more in Black society, it's more of a feudalism that really catapult Black society, where you have a certain significant population of Black society having mostly 90% of the wealth of all black population, as while we're in the bottom 90. So it almost like the R. Kelly situation. It basically almost invented or created new era of nobility lords and vessels and peasantry and stuff like that. So that's really what it kind of come in with Black society not having wealth. That's why I feel like we must understand that if, if we don't have a catalyst of getting reparation due claim to set us up, not just for us but our future generation, we could be doomed. And it's simple as that. We could be wiped out systematically. We could be wiped out in a very military way. Or we could be in a starvation type of way, or just be wiped out in a financial way. So it's a genocide on all three fronts that we definitely need to be aware of. And I might touch a little bit more about where I feel like this gender war is more of a distraction than actually helping us, because there's bigger things, the issues that's really going on, that's more than just a gender war of Black men, Black women. Because I feel Black men don't really have a power in society as a whole, and Black women is more of a catalyst of the society that's portraying to attack the Black man as a whole as well. So I think that we definitely need to rearrange what's going on and what's the biggest culprit. But like I said, a lot of things are going to get worse this year. Like I said, they predicted this last year. Things will only get worse and get better. We must have a collective ideology, because if not, we're going to fall. And that's pretty much what it is. So like I said, I'm gonna just leave you guys with that. I will probably talk a little bit. Actually, I definitely want to talk a little before I end. I definitely want to talk about um, the establishment of the American child slavery. As you know, the actual first recorded slave um, in the actual in British North America was an African indentured servant named John Kaiser, who was actually owned by another black man um, named Anthony um, Anthony Johnson. And what I'm have to incline, I think that the year was 1655. Anthony Johnson, who used to be an indentured servant, who was actually captured and sold to Arabic slave traders that eventually sold him to a white merchant from Virginia colony, which he came and eventually earned his freedom. Was the one who actually sued um, sued and won the lawsuit to um, have John Caesar basically become declared as a slave for life, and also him giving him a recognized status of basically becoming a slave master. Unfortunately, that's really what it was. He actually became the first slave master. So that's that's something I definitely want to shine a light to. That even how crazy it sounds be, the really the first slave master relation is actually coming from a black narrative, and that's something that really broke my heart. Um, they both came from an indentured background, and the one to change into an indentured background to become what he was, that really was an eye opener. But like I said, I'll just drop a little bit what's going on when I feel black people is connected with feudalism in black society. So I definitely would drop a little bit more into that. And you guys have a great day, all right? One.